So, I honestly forgot it was Thursday. And I'll get more into that here in a little bit. Maybe we'll see if anybody shows up. It's like 12 of y'all are here. What's cracking? Brenda Forbes, hello Isaac, Jaylena, and baby Amber. I think they're going to hop in here in a little bit. Ruth Hutching, hello to my favorite YouTube people. Hope life hasn't been too crazy for you both. Life definitely has been crazy. And I'll get more into that here in a bit. Here, let me get the burner going. I want the chat to stay up. Why is it not staying up? Live chat. There we go. Christy Eaton, hello, beautiful family. Hello. We'll let you know what's going on here in a second. Lace Knot, hello from Michigan. Hello from the woods of Oregon. Christy Eaton is saying hello to Paul. Wendy Flo, hiya from Tampa. So, honestly, I forgot it was... Hey, Paul Honeyman's up in here. I forgot it was Thursday. And then, so I had no intention of setting up for live. We just got back to the shop. We've been in town doing errands all day long. And then I actually got a message from Charles. So shout out Charles GS, was like, hey, you going live today or what? And I was like, oh snap. And I looked down at my phone and I was like, it's like 4:56. So here we are hanging out. Lost track of the day. Amy Speaks, Jesus Art, Nature Series of Poetry. Hello, hello. Larry White, hey, I get to catch a live for a few minutes. Yeah, man, what's up? Kathy Weatherington, hello from Central Florida. Hello from the woods of Oregon. Cindy Marbury, hello from Cindy Brampton, hello. Just Lori, did you get what I sent you? I do not know. Jaylena is the one who kind of keeps track of everything that's been sent. So Ember's birthday is tomorrow, and I know she's planning on doing a live chat tomorrow during Ember's birthday. So she'll open everything that was sent over for the big girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for my other phone to charge so I can see what's going on. Karen Hurd. Oh, Debbie Conway. Hello, family. Hello. Jer Schwitzer. Hi from Nebraska. Hello. Linda Paulette. Hey, y'all. What's up? Christine Kelly. Hello. Mackenzie Pearson. What's up? It has been a minute. What's cracking? Under one sun, a jacket. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a little chilly out here right now. Uh-oh, I hope the chat doesn't keep just dropping me down. Miss Corinne Lunsbury, good evening, bus folk friends. Hello, thanks for popping in. Schoolie Bebop, hey, looking for a diesel heater, what do you recommend? Honestly, none at the moment. I used to have a diesel heater that I put in all my builds and they always worked pretty good. And then they quit making them, and then I've tried a couple. The diesel heater in our big bus has been out. So Jaylena doesn't know if hers works, so I definitely don't recommend the ones that we got. So I don't have a diesel heater that I recommend right now. So I don't know, you'd have to ask somebody else, you know. Victoria, excuse me. Victoria Christian, can't believe I actually made a live. Well, you made the one I wasn't really planning on, so good for all of us. Candy Hammers, hi from Dallas, Oregon. Hello. Just Lori, it will be big for her, laugh out loud. Okay. Chrissy Eaton, how's the build going? We're 2 weeks behind now. So, I got all the electrical done. I just got to put the track lighting in. It's not too bad. And then I kind of have to finish up the cabinetry and install a diesel heater. Easily another week, probably. So, and then it should be pretty much done. I think Jayleena's kind of in the same boat. Probably another like full week, and we'll be looking pretty good. Dorian H, hi Isaac and YouTube fam, hello. Linda Kemp, hello. Jose Zayas, hello. Isaac, what's up? Penny Kedenaz, hello. I'm in Alabama, hello. Jesse Killian, hi people, hi. Charles GS, rushing last minute, he'll be here soon. Oh, bro, Charles, I gave you a shout out earlier. I was saying that, forgot it was Thursday till I seen your Instagram deal. Okay, now I got my burner phone up, so let me pull up the chat here. Uno momento, por favor. Where are we at? Man, I don't know. Why am I all of a sudden? Chris Charbonneau, oh, just another Lord bless you. Chris Charbonneau, bless you. Isaac, hello, man, hello. Hope I'm not getting sick. Lyndon Nanya, Paul Honeyman, hello. Larry White, keep in mind, you get what you pay for, but I'm having real good luck with my VVOR diesel heater. Larry, honestly, that's what I put in the big bus that did not last one snowstorm. So I hope your VVOR heater has better luck than mine.
Didn't take it down.
Look who's here! Hello! I hope nobody has a diesel heater problem. Ember Wild, you're so cute. Ember Wild is 1 year old tomorrow.
Crazy.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Linda Nanya, Isaac, you got allergies, bro? You looked a tad wore out. Uh-oh. I don't have allergies as far as I know, but I mean, as we get older, who knows what develops.
Yeah.
Marky Mark Builds, what's up? What's up? Nancy H, hi from Michigan, hello. Charles GS, you need an alarm clock. Your internal Filipino clock is broken. I agree. Larry White, I got mine for just under $100 delivered to my door, and it's worked fine all winter long. I mean, my VVOR diesel heater worked great until it went into a snowstorm, and it didn't work no more. Busting on a budget, what's up? Busting on a budget, is that who sent you the?
Yeah.
Busting on a budget, we seen your messages. I'm sorry.
I just told them I'd talk to you.
Oh, life's been crazy. So, Christy Eaton, it's not worth rushing the build. Each day something gets done. I mean, we're not necessarily rushing it. We're just trying to get them done. You know what I'm saying? Because
where are you trying to go?
we got some deadlines kind of hitting us. You know what I'm saying? Another person came and looked at the shop today. So like, it's a matter of time till we get that 30-day countdown. So we just need to be done with everything. We don't want to have it to be still building and get the 30-day countdown. We would like to be able to get the 30-day countdown and then just focus on that. Because it's going to take that to like get rid of all this crap and figure out what store, you know, it's going to be a whole thing.
Ember Wild, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
She's just having fun with her little measuring cup.
Lawrence Marquardt, hi from Alberta, Canada. Hello from the top of a mountain in Oregon. Joanne near the coast, good evening. How's the bus build going? We're going okay. We're a couple weeks behind, but 3 weeks if you count yours. 3-week bus build. Boy, was that crazy.
You live and you learn.
Yeah, I won't make that mistake again. I overestimated my abilities.
Has anyone asked you what kind of beer you're drinking yet?
Decided to make my own beer. It's called Filipino Chimichanga.
Filipino chimichanga beer? That kind of sounds gross.
Man. Hey. See where we're at. Matt Russell, hi from Salem, Oregon. Hello, from just down the road. Paul Heineman said, hello, ladies. Hoppa77, how are you wearing a jacket in June? 90s here in Florida. Well,
It's chilly right now.
It's a little chilly.
Honestly, I kind of wish I had a jacket.
You want this one?
Then he said, are you doing it? No, it's okay. Are you doing a special live tomorrow? Yeah, what time should we do her cake, do you think? I'll post on my community page, or maybe I'll just schedule the live so that people know tomorrow. But yeah, for Ember's birthday, we're gonna do her presents and do her cake live on a live chat.
Marky Mark builds. What's up, Jay? Happy B-Day, Ember.
Happy birthday, Ember.
Happy birthday!
Just a few more hours and you'll be 1 year old.
Sabina Callahan, hello from ML Canada. Hello. Just Lori, Jaylita, I sent you 2 presents with Ember.
We have a whole table full of packages that we just picked up. So we're gonna, oh, I'm sorry, she hit my collarbone. We're gonna wrap all her gifts tonight. Probably me and Jessica will. Well, Ember and Dad hang out. Get it all ready for tomorrow. She's melting.
Rome World. What thickness plywood do you use to build your cabinets in last video? I use 3/4 inch plywood to frame everything. It's strong, structural, like you don't need any 2x, in my opinion. You can frame with 3/4 inch plywood. That's how I prefer to do it. I will say that She Roams Wild, Alex. We just recently saw her camper build, and I think she's building on a 1/2 inch plywood, but excuse me. It looks like she had a special 1/2 inch plywood that was like 8 ply or something.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'd be curious to see. I've been meaning to message her about that, because 1/2 inch ply is considerably lighter than 3/4. But I always frame with 3/4. But if I could get away with framing out a 1/2 inch, I mean, it would just make it even lighter, which would be better. So I use 3/4, but maybe 1/2 inch is an option. Marvin Neffenegger, what's the price? Are you talking about our buses? The price of Minion, I think I'm gonna list it at 60. And what are you gonna list the Peach at?
35.
K, not
K.
Hundo. Marvin, why don't you all buy it?
The shop. It ain't worth what they're selling it for.
Oh, you talking about buying the shop.
We also don't want to stay in this area. We're excited for the next chapter.
Does she want to be in this? I don't know if she does. You better talk to her. Here, go.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Y'all got a couple nuggets there. Maybe. Where are we at? Yeah, so we're talking about the shop. I mean, it's a good price for what it is, honestly. But we want to leave this area. We want to start over. So that's the big reason. And, you know, I'm not sure we want to keep building the way we're building. We want to travel. That's why we built that bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're only finishing these 2 buses because they've just been sitting here. And we need to get rid of them so that we could travel. Or other they're just going to sit here. So we just need to get these done and built out. Let's see. Sherry Bear. How is Jaylina in a tank top and Isaac in a coat? I got a coat a little bit earlier. Marky Mark builds. Just watch the Peach get fixed. The mechanic is a good dude. He was really good. I really like him. Let's see. Busting on a budget. Does Ember get her own cake? Yeah. She's gonna get her own cake that she's gonna smash. Miss Karine Lansbury, will the birthday live be on a Bus Life story or leave Jaylina wild? Oh, that's a good question, actually. That's gonna be on Jaylina's channel. It's gonna be on Jaylina's show. Marco Torres, Ember is so cute. Yes, she is. Charles GS, buy it, lease it out. The other side will pay the mortgage. So I don't know how much of you are very versed on commercial properties. So I'll school you a little bit. Commercial properties are always cash only. There's no financing commercial properties, right? Banks don't finance commercial properties.
Is this thing on?
Yay, what's up, Mindy?
Oh my
What's
God. It's been 9.5 months. Hi, chatters.
We could have had another
I'm
baby
back.
in that time.
We could have.
You want me to get you a chair? You?
No, she's gonna sit down because Jessica's home.
Oh, okay.
And Ember was acting a little crazy.
Oh,
Well, then
okay.
come back, and then I can give Ember her birthday
Wow.
gift. Oh, I'm back.
Look at that. we weren't sure like if you were trying to like what you were.
Be hiding? Yeah. No.
Because
No.
they seen you roll in.
Did they?
Yeah. Because it was like this.
Oh.
And,
yeah.
and everybody's like, Mindy. I was like, oh snap. I don't know if Mindy wants people to know she's here.
Oh no, of course. Because I'm going to be at the birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
So how would we not know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just thinking.
Oh my God. It's so good to be back in Oregon.
You look like you've been in Florida. Look
Dude,
at you.
I've lost half of my tan. Like it's half gone. I was moving into the African American shades. Or no, Native American, not African American, because I would be too light for that. Oh my God. So how is I can't wait to see the big bus.
Oh my gosh.
Amber looks amazing. She's got her little toofuses. Oh.
It's been a while.
It's been 9.5 months for you and I, 9 months for Jalen and I, because I saw them. They left Texas. They left me in Texas on November 1st.
Wow.
Halo's already in my car. Halo was outside my car meowing to get in.
You guys are seeing us see Mindy for the first time in
Yeah.
a long time. We weren't sure. We knew she was coming today, but we weren't sure when she was gonna show up.
Here's I went on a vacation and I got you a shitty t-shirt.
Oh, it's a long sleeve.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's from Florida.
That's a whatchamacallit, authentic.
That's authentic tie-dye, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love tie. I might cut the sleeves off though.
Well, I know, I mean, they didn't have any short sleeve ones, so I figured, well, and it gets cold, and I didn't know if you had any long sleeve shirts, so you never know.
Yeah. Okay. Where?
Of course I wouldn't miss Ember's birthday.
I have no idea. Yeah. So if you want to keep an eye on that,
Okay.
Who's
Mindy? I'm Mindy. I'm Ember's Mimi.
Ninth Element. It's still ninth. Yeah, ninth.
Yeah,
element.
it's Ninth Element,
Just
yeah.
Ninth Element. I wasn't sure if it was like Ninth Element something now. Where are we now? Let's see. I want to ask you all the questions, but
Go for it.
you should have found a lie.
You can ask me all the. I mean, does everybody want to hear? We can do live chat nuggets here. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm still about 3 or 4 episodes behind on my channel.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I've got a video dropping at 9, and it's Arizona. That's where I leave off, and I still have California South, California North, and then I did not film hardly at all for last month.
the last month.
For May, yeah. No, I was doing doctor's appointments and stuff like that. I had a
Wow.
sty in my eye, which you can't. Not now.
What's a sty?
It's like when you get like this blob and it was so painful. And it was looking like the doctor was going to have to lance it, but I was able to get it to drain on its own. It's gross. I mean, nobody wants to.
I didn't know.
What did Paul Huntington say with his capital letters?
I
Hi,
don't
Paul.
know. It's great that Mindy made it back for Ember's B-Day. This is right when you showed up, so I'm pretty behind.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot it was Thursday too.
So did I.
Did you?
I didn't even know. I was like, we were in town doing errands all day.
Mhm.
We got back unloading, and then Charles actually messaged me on
Oh,
Instagram.
good old Charles.
And he was like,
Yeah?
"Were you going live?" I was like, "What?" And I looked at my phone. It said Thursday, and it's like 4:56.
Yeah, I'm glad it's over too under one sun. It was super painful. I mean, I guess I've been more prone to them as I get older. I guess some people are. But yeah, so I was dealing with that, and then I had to move my storage unit. I mean, I've had so much. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been around for 2 weeks, but I've been doing all this work.
You've been in
I've been
Eugene for
I've been
2
hiding
weeks?
out for 2 weeks in Eugene. I'll tell you off camera like what I've been doing. No, I had to get back because I had some important medical appointments.
Yeah.
Everything's good. I'm all good, but yeah, I was just needing to get back, and I wanted to have that out of the way so that I could just come up here and we can all be together and focus and travel and play and do all that good stuff.
Yeah. Wow, that's great. So I'm at the bottom, guys. So if you guys have questions now, I'm gonna see it. I mean, I don't.
I know there's so much to talk about.
We're trying to finish these.
Uh-huh.
We're basically trying to get to the next chapter,
I've been watching the video.
and that's leaving here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're selling the shop. We don't.
Yeah. Which I mean, it's the push that you were needing too to get on to somewhere else, you know. I mean, this has been a good gig and everything, but you know, I'm looking forward to the next chapter.
Yeah, it's
you
right
know.
here. But we still gotta move all this stuff, which means you know how that goes. I gotta get rid of all kinds of stuff.
I just did this to myself last year.
So it's like, not only do we gotta finish these rigs,
Yeah.
and then right after that, we gotta start going through all this stuff. My hope is that we don't get the 30-day notice when these still need to be built.
I don't think they'll do that to you, Isaac. Honestly, I think what they'll do is they'll give you 90 days because that's what they do typically with houses that sell. Unless the person's like, no, absolutely, we got to get in there and tear it down right now. I don't think they're going to do that. But it's just good to prepare. And I mean, I'm here. I'm around until July 4th, and then I head on my next adventures out of this area on July 4th. So I'm only around till July 4th. And then I'm gone to another place for the summer.
So that's another month, right?
That's just a month from now. Yeah. Yeah. So someone was asking how we met. We all met through YouTube. I reached out to Isaac 2 years ago because I saw that I was following him and Jaylena was coming out here to meet Isaac for the first time. And it was going to be her birthday, and she was turning 29. That's where the 29s come from in the chats. And I was like, hey, I would love to cook lunch and drop it off and just, you know, so you guys can have lunch. And I said, it'll make you look good to the girl too. Not that anybody knew that they were, they didn't even know they were a thing then either.
And I remember
We were all meeting each other for the first time.
I remember telling Jaylena that I hired a caterer.
Yeah. I said, tell her you hired and I mean, I am a caterer and a chef. So I came up and we just had a most magical I was here for 12 hours that day because all those skateboarding people were here.
Oh, we were in the 30-day build, the first one.
Yeah, Brandon Desjarnais or whatever.
Yeah, was he? Yeah, he was here.
Yeah, and so those other guys showed up and then they barbecued later. And then they had all those crazy skateboards and it was a lot of fun. And Tiffany was here.
I feel old just thinking about those days.
The Broke Deck Band. Yeah, my big debut, playing my little pot.
Wow, it's been a journey.
Yeah, no, and then about 95 days later, I think we found out that she was pregnant. No, it was a bit longer. No. How was your allergies this year?
You know, I was just sneezing.
Were you?
earlier, yeah.
Oh, we were both so sick right when Giolina had to go into labor last year. Oh, we were both so sick from allergies. I've been taking stuff and it's working.
Wow.
Your friend, you know, from the coffee shop, she recommended those herbs, and so I started taking them in February this year because I did not want to be sick when I got back.
Yeah. So somebody, or Jennifer Faber, I don't know where I'm at. Jennifer Faber said, pick up where you left off about the commercial property. So yeah, commercial properties aren't normal properties. Can't finance. Cash only, right? So, you know, you gotta have money to play.
Yeah, and what are they asking for this one?
400.
Which is really, to anybody for commercial, for the size of it, it's a great deal.
Yeah, but I mean,
Because the
400,
infrastructure is still kind of good.
400 G's cash is a pretty chunk.
Oh, but you got the folks from everywhere else but here. I mean, look at someone
Yeah.
came in for a cash deal for mine for a lot. I almost said the amount.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
There's people with money, but I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a chunk. Because
Yeah.
the thing about regular real estate is you can finance it.
yeah,
Can't do that with commercial buildings.
right.
So it's like I keep thinking we have time, but I'm just not sure.
You have a lot of stuff, so I wouldn't. I mean, but we'll get it figured out, you know. And we should work on that all together while I'm here, so you have extra hands. and
Well,
stuff.
yeah, I mean, literally, as soon as these buses are done,
Mhm.
we're attacking
You're almost there.
the stuff.
Halo.
So my goal is to get the 30-day notice and only have to worry about moving. It's my goal.
Oh, my van
You
life
know.
kitten. Hello, my darling. I opened the van for you.
Let's see where we're at.
Hi, sweetheart.
Birthday or Brenda Forums, is Sam coming for Ember's birthday? Not that I know of. I don't think so.
Say hello to the chatters. Oh, Halo. Oh.
Asai Llewellyn, I remember the video. Yeah, that was a good live.
Halo's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, because she didn't eat no more.
Why?
I don't know. She likes to chase mice now.
Oh, maybe she's eating mice. Oh.
Brenda or Brandy Furlow, thanks Minnie, love your pearls, love the videos, such a fun and authentic journey.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really having fun. Like, towards the end of this trip, I've really been finding my flow for filming and storytelling and then putting the music to it, and I'm having a blast.
Yeah,
I'm really excited about tomorrow's.
I haven't watched a few in a while, but your
Mhm.
thumbnails are not great.
Thank you. Thank you. I know I've been doing a little homework.
Your
Here and
thumbnails
there.
and titles, I'm like,
That one title? Florida.
you know the. You know.
Everyone was mad when I was like, I fell in love, and they're like, with who? And I'm like, with me.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really found myself in the desert this year, and I spent 3 weeks kind of like with almost not any communication with people and just hiking and cooking.
Charles GS, my prediction is that building will sell for $350 or less.
Yeah, you're right, Charles. It's busted up.
Thing is, the building's in pretty bad shape, right? The lot's flat. The lot has utilities, but
Oh.
the lot is in a place where there isn't a lot of traffic. So it's like, if you're doing something like I'm doing, where it's manufacturing and you don't depend on like walk-in traffic or anything, it's one thing. Like that's why a lot of the local businesses hurt up here that are depending on foot traffic, because there ain't a lot really.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm seeing a lot of people saying that banks finance commercial. Technically, they do finance commercial buildings, but it's very hard to get a commercial loan. And if you are a business owner, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So yes, you can, but it's almost impossible. You pretty much need cash.
Oh my goodness.
Um,
Oh my goodness. How are you, sweetheart?
where are we at?
Oh. She is just leaning into my hand and purring so hard.
Paul Honeyman is saying you sure are looking happier in yourself.
I am very happy. I am so happy I could pop.
Me and Levi were in the Brewster build of the
Mhm.
maiden voyage when you left.
Yep, that's what I was saying. 9.5 months ago. That was the middle of October last year on the Oregon coast.
God, it seems like another life.
I know. I can't even believe I was gone that long. Like I didn't I didn't think I was going to be gone that long. Like I did not plan to. I didn't plan any of my trip this winter. It was completely
Yeah,
unplanned.
last I knew you were going to Mexico.
Yeah, we were going to go to Mexico and then South America, and then literally the wheels fell off the bus. My friends, their bus, their suspension broke, and they flattened their tires because they made their build too heavy.
That's why I didn't put a shower in Minion.
Is it?
Yeah,
Because of the water tanks?
because of the weight.
Good for you. And make sure you tell the new owner about that.
Because Brewster, so remember when we weighed Brewster?
Yeah.
Brewster
was
was
10,000.
at capacity.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
Which, so you gotta understand, this bus can't handle that much weight. It's a 4-window. So if I would have did the
And this isn't dually on it
no,
anywhere. Yeah.
if I would have did the exact same build as Brewster, this would have been overweight.
Yeah, totally. I just weighed ninth on the way up here. She still weighs 4,600 pounds. But I have to take the build out of her, not this week, or not next week, but the week after, because I'm going to have the suspension lifted a little bit more in the back, because she's got a saggy bottom. And,
I know, I want to see the Element after all this time.
Yeah, I put 18,000 miles on her. I drove 18,000 miles this winter. And I also, Fred and I are going to cut out some more of the cabinetry to lighten it up. Kind of like how Chrome did on his build, where he's got like circles
I know
cut
what
out.
you're talking about.
Yeah, so we're going to cut out some more of the cabinetry. I was going to redo it, and I was like, I kind of like it. So,
I was just telling the chat earlier that, because he built yours out of 3/4.
yeah.
All my builds are out of 3/4. But
Yeah.
my friend Alex, I just checked her build out,
Mhm.
and she used 1/2-inch plywood,
You can.
but it was 8-ply 1/2-inch plywood.
Oh, yeah, they're coming out with all kinds of new
So
stuff.
I was like, I'm curious about it.
Yeah.
Is it lighter? Is it?
Yeah.
You know, I don't, because it's got. I don't know. I'm very
Yeah.
because my plywood's only like 5-ply.
Uh-huh.
Hers is like 8 1/2-inch. Yeah, so it's probably expensive, but
Yeah, but
Is
the weight savings, and it's durable. You know what I was thinking too is like, why not use the thicker stuff for the stuff where you need weight on it, and use thinner stuff like drawer fronts, cabinet fronts, and things like that?
well, we do typically in these builds. So we'll do 1/2-inch like drawer boxes
Mhm.
and then 3/4 faces.
Yeah,
But we build structurally with 3/4 typically.
yeah.
But I mean, if there's all kinds of new products coming out now. Like one of the new ones I just seen was aluminum extruded paneling.
Oh.
So it's basically like plywood but aluminum.
right.
So I'm like, there's all the time.
There's all kinds of stuff happening. I stopped at an IKEA in California to look at that plywood that I was telling you about. The guy,
Yeah.
and they don't have it. So I don't know where he got it from. He must, because he builds for them, he must have a in on where it comes from and how to get it.
Yeah.
But I tried to go in and buy it off the rack, and you can't.
Oh, it might be special order.
Maybe, I don't know. Look at this kitten.
Tricky
just
cheat.
sitting here.
Why not buy property where you're building the buses and fix things up and add Are you talking about buying the shop? We want to leave this town.
Yeah, it's
So-
time to leave this part.
That's why I did have property up here, like 3 minutes from the shop,
Yeah,
and we are gonna do something with it. But
yeah.
we've just decided we want.
I can't believe you had squatters on it. But I mean, I'm also not surprised.
Right the day before I was gonna list it.
What?
That's why I went and kicked him off. I was like, I can't take listing photos.
You did an awesome job
with
the way
squ-
you.
know what
handled
am I gonna
that.
take a listing photo with? You know what I'm saying? It's like come buy my property with squatters on it. So
Property, and it comes with your own set of squatters up in the mountains of Oregon.
it was bad timing. It was bad timing. So,
Oh,
but that deal's all done, so we're good.
oh, Halos, I miss you,
Um,
my darling.
Brandon Furlow, Halo is a vibe, yeah.
Yeah, she's just snuggling up on me. I'm so glad you remembered me, Halo. She knew my car right away when I drove up.
Yeah. Under One Sun, that would be a nice property to do a bus building space rental thing. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But if you remember me doing the big build videos, the big bays aren't rentable
Right.
because they have structural damage over there.
Yeah.
So that's why it's kind of a hard sell too.
Yeah.
Be-
the whole building needs work.
Oh, it needs to be completely redone.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to have somebody go in and fix the building
Mm-hmm.
structurally before you could even You couldn't rent this building really
No.
without work.
No.
not really.
You've been really lucky to be able to build it or to rent it and to have the bays to put your buses into and then
Oh,
be able
yeah.
to use the other ones. I mean, it's just been a magical miracle.
Oh, I've done great here.
Yeah. No, you have.
But I'm ready for something new.
Yeah, I am too.
This is a good question for you.
What?
Brandy Furlow, why is your element called ninth?
Well, I had 9 deaths in 5 years, and that just about took me out. And so I put all of my love and energy and strength and creativity into designing a camper in ninth. And so all of those 9 people are riding on board with me in spirit. So that's why she's named Ninth. So Ninth saved my life, literally.
That's a good reason. Laura, question. Oh, I think YouTube pushed me at the bottom, so my bad.
She's digging her claws into my.
If I missed something. Is a van build pretty similar to a bus? Absolutely
No.
not. Not even close. A bus is probably 10 times.
A bus is like building an RV or a luxury bus, really. Like those big marathon buses. It's the same thing like building a marathon bus.
Probably more than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, right? A marathon bus or a van, you buy it, you build stuff, you put it in there, there's your camper, right?
Right.
Even the marathon. Buses, you have to do vehicle restoration.
And then you gotta take all the seats out.
You gotta do demolition.
Right.
You got to pull all the seats out, you got to pull the walls out. Sometimes you got to cut all the rivets out.
Oh yeah.
You should pull all the like you probably have 1 to 3 months of work
Hi, Debbie.
before you can even get to the point of where you buy a van and start. You get what I'm saying? And check this out. If you did any of this part wrong, the $20,000 build you just put in your bus is ruined and you got to redo it.
Yeah.
So if you
Right.
don't seal your roof right, if you don't
Yeah.
seal your windows right, where do you think that water goes that's going into your bus because you didn't do stuff right? Turns into mold,
Oh yeah.
tear it all out.
Yeah.
So a bus is 10 times harder
Yep.
than a van, if that answers
But they're
your question.
so pretty when you're finished with them. They're like luxury condos on wheels, really,
Oh,
truly. I
and-
can't wait to see the big bus.
And the width.
And the width, yeah.
Like, the width sucks when you're driving through cities,
Oh. Oh yeah, it's
but the width is great when you're living in it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
right,
So
yeah.
it's a catch-22.
Yeah. Halo.
You know,
You're digging your claws.
I love buses, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, sweetheart.
But I've definitely see the draw to vans. I see it 100%.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh.
About
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so dirty from petting Halo. Where have you been, Halo?
Chris,
Oh my goodness.
Chris Charbonneau. Mindy, you should have seen Jaylena's face when you pulled up.
Oh, really?
Because you've seen you driving in.
Oh, because it's not angled that. Oh.
And we were like, wait, does she want to people
Oh.
that?
I wondered, she was standing there, she had this look on her face, like, instead of like, yay, you're here, she was like, and I'm like, hi, and she's like, do you want everyone to know you're here? And I'm like, I'm back.
I know, but we were live
Yeah.
in the moment right now. People are gonna know you're here right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I don't mind when people know where I'm at in Oregon because I have my family around me and people, and
Yeah.
it's just when I'm on the road, I like to be behind because I have some admirers on the road that would have
Good.
loved to find out where I was and come and camp there and stuff, and which I think is really sweet, but it's also like it's not good for my anxiety.
Yeah. Honest review. So you guys know Kale, who comes and helps with the buses once in a while? Honest review, that's Kale. So what's up, bro? I see you.
People are asking what's my channel. It's Ninth Element. You just Google Ninth Element
Yeah.
in Google or YouTube, and it's me.
Can
on the
one
top
of
search.
my moderators drop
Isaac.
Mindy's channel in
I
here?
saw that come up a couple times, and they didn't want to be like, oh, it's me,
I don't know. Yeah,
the
one of
woman, the myth, the
one of my
legend.
moderators got that. If
Yeah.
if Jaylena's, I don't know, she's got company.
Yeah, she's entertaining. I can't wait to meet Jessica.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Phew.
think
Man, maybe I do got what you
I
call
think
it.
you do, because that's what you thought. I mean, I feel like the last time. when I got the house all sold and I came up here to help you guys get the things ready for Ember's arrival. Oh, do you remember how sick we were? We were both so sick with allergies. We were doing a live out back there, and we were both just like, oh.
One of the memories that will always be burned in my mind is we were in Minion at your house, and I was on the phone with my mom, I think, and I got a text from Jaylene that said, "We need to talk." I'll never. And
this is the pregnancy one.
we need to talk is never good.
No.
Immediately in my mind,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Uh-oh.
what'd I do? Who was I talking to? What's going on?
She was so terrified to have that conversation with you.
And
And I was just trying to hold space for all of it. Like, I just met you guys too. And I'm like, wow, okay. You know, we'll work this out. We'll figure it out.
Yep. And
Yeah.
then she said she was, and I was like,
And then you came up into the house and I'm like, well, I'm going to leave you guys be. And I like left for like 3 hours. I think I went shopping and out for lunch or something. And then I came back and...
the first thought that came to my head was like, I'm not in a position to have a child.
Yeah. Well, no. And you know what? That's probably a good first response, you know, like...
I was like, bro, it's like me sacrificing my life for my future in business is one thing, but to sacrifice like a child's a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
yeah. But not only that, I mean, it just goes to you two had just met, and that's a good thing to be like, we just met, and like, how is this gonna work? I mean, because you guys didn't really know each other, but I mean, like, I and all of you chatters can see the same thing. I mean, you two are really good together, and
I can't.
the love is just so strong, and you work well together, and Amber's a miracle.
Oh my God.
An absolute
I can't
miracle.
even imagine.
I know, I told you. And that's what I said to Jaylena. I said, Jaylena, as soon as that baby comes out of you, he is gonna love that baby unconditionally. You're gonna see a big switch in him.
Yeah.
Daddy.
I was like, I can't even imagine life
No.
without.
I cannot.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
But I literally remember like that whole.
Oh, yeah.
moment.
Oh yeah. Well, it changes your life.
Yeah.
I remember going into the store and buying these pregnancy tests, and the ladies looking at me, I'm like, they're not for me. I go, they're for my daughter.
They
It's
get
just
rowdy
like,
out in
oh,
Oregon,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
You
Watch
know?
out, them wine bars.
I go, I would be buying condoms. And she laughed.
Oh,
And then
man.
she literally took 3 of them, and she goes, and she was shaking. She's like, I can't believe this. And I'm like, it's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be absolutely fine. This is gonna be okay. I promise you. Like, we'll all get through this.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not a mother, you know, but that was the closest moment I had to being like, well, like a big sister and auntie. Like, it was just like, I was super excited because I knew that she couldn't have babies, or supposedly, you know. So I was just
Yeah.
super excited.
Yeah. Jeez. Crazy.
And look at our little bus family grew.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mary Kennedy, Isaac, what are you drinking? So I actually don't drink.
No.
So this is just Henry Weinhard's vanilla cream gourmet soda. It just looks like alcohol, but I actually don't drink at all. I've been
No.
sober forever.
Yeah.
But my grandpa used to drink Henry Weinhard's beer. So every once in a while I'll get fancy Henry Weinhard soda.
That's root beer. I can smell it.
It's like a vanilla cream.
Yeah, I can smell the vanilla in it.
Um,
Hey, Guitar Missy.
Charles GS. Bus building is subjective depending on who builds it. Look at what Epic Schoolie has put out. You really have to trust your build. And what's good about Isaac's build is it's all there to see on YouTube. Yeah. So the last person who bought Brewster, she said she didn't even have any questions.
Yeah.
You know, she watched the entire build. She knew everything I put in there. She knew every type of screw I buy. So it was like, the thing is when you buy one of my buses, like there's no guessing.
Oh, I was already gone when you sold it too, so I didn't get to
Yeah.
meet that buyer. I got to meet the buyer of Sculiano.
Oh, yeah.
I went there.
That's
I
right.
went with you to sell Sculiano. Ooh, Sculiano.
You know, I haven't even found a 5 window for sale since I sold Sculiano.
Really?
Albin for, I don't know if I should have sold that bus.
No, you needed to start over.
Yeah.
It had bad juju in it.
Yeah. Just Lori, didn't seal my windows. Guess who has a window leak? Well, the good news is you can still seal your window with the windows in.
Yeah.
You just have the biggest
We
trick
keep
is
looking at Minion because Minion's right here.
the biggest trick is you have to cut the old caulk line out, because if the old caulk line is not sealed and you just put more caulk over it, it's still not going to seal. So you need to cut the old caulk line out and then put a fresh seal in, and then you'll be fine. It's not as good as pulling the whole thing out, but I mean, you know, it pretty much do the trick.
Okay, Halo's gonna say goodbye.
Bye, Halo.
Bye, Halo. I'm covered in cat hair. The squeaky chair.
So Paul dropped Mindy's channel.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it.
Lots
Appreciate any help.
just Lori, lots of rain in Northern California, really?
Yeah, I heard it's been weird weather all across the country all year. Like, I had unusually cold weather everywhere I went. I had so much rain in the desert. The desert bloom, you guys. Come tomorrow at 9 a.m. to my channel. There's a video coming out about the desert bloom in Arizona. It was gorgeous. And the smell of it, it was like this perfume like no other. It was a cross between like honey and sage. The whole valley just smelled like honey. Like someone had just dropped a honey sage bomb.
Like how much rain?
I don't know in inches.
Like an Oregon rain?
But they had like a lot of rain come down, but I don't know how many inches. And then the desert itself was super, super green, so they call it a super bloom. And there were all these flowers blooming everywhere. Like it was just not dirt and beige. It was just this green, and it was colorful, and there was yellow flowers, there were pink flowers, there were purple flowers, there were white flowers. The saguaro cactus were like a rich, deep green. Like, as a West Coast girl and a rainforest girl, like, I was so in love. I was like, I could stay here forever. But then I remember it gets beige and dry. But we all got to go there. There's so many. Just outside of Phoenix, there's amazing places to, like, you can go for 14 days. You get a permit. You can go for 14 days.
You get a permit?
Yeah, because some of it's trust land and some of it's BLM. They just want to know that you're only in the one area for 14, and then you have to move to another area. But there's like tons of areas. You just keep moving around. It's really nice.
Ken St. James, thank you, Paul. Mindy's newest subscriber.
Oh, thank you.
Yay. 4 kids in a pop-up. Hey.
Oh, that's a cute name.
I've been really curious about those pop-up truck campers.
Oh, they look neat.
But I'm just like, where's the storage at? Because like
Well,
half your build is a tent.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of like think of a Westphalia, but at least you can stand up in it.
Yeah.
So it goes from being low where you're hunched over to like you can pop it up and you can stand up. There was a Kimbo camper
I
in
like
New
those.
Mexico where I was camping, and I got to go and hang out with them and see it.
I like those. Those are expensive.
Dude, well, before pandemic they were 30. I'm sure they're 60 now because of all that metal.
Yeah.
And inside he had like a little fireplace and everything.
No,
It was
I've watched
amazing.
videos. Those are nice.
Yeah, they're super cool. Although he didn't have solar on it, he had to put his panels outside, which I thought was kind of weird.
4 kids at pop-up took first trip in the shuttle. Oh, okay, so it's a shuttle bus. Used to be a mobile dental office. Oh,
That's cool.
that's cool. I got confused by pop-up. I thought you meant you had like one of those pop-up, you know, whatchamacallits.
Yeah, if you're thinking about traveling, do it. Oh my God, there's so many amazing things to see around the country. Oh,
Yeah. Krista Eaton, what does Jessica think of both buses? This is her for. Honestly, we just got to the shop. I was unloading, and then I forgot I had to do a live, so I
I forgot it was Thursday.
haven't even talked to her since she's gotten here. Honestly, her and Jaylena are in there, girling up.
Nomad Man, I went to Faywood Hot Springs, and there's a nudie part there, and I camped in the nudie part there, and no, it's not going to be on YouTube because you can't film naked, and nobody wants to see my fabulous old naked body.
You had to be there. Oh man. Mark builds YouTube made the cutest baby. I agree.
Oh,
I feel like I'm biased.
her smile right now. Oh my God, I can't wait to give her birthday gift. I'm giving her birthday gift today.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to.
Okay.
If Mommy will let me. I'll ask Mommy. 'cause-
Laura, I remember Isaac's face in the video announcing the pregnancy. He looked terrified. I should watch that again. Oh man.
Paul Sherman, thank you, Paul. Well, you're my biggest fan.
Yeah, you stay on the bottom. I'll stay wherever the heck I'm at. Gypsy Free Spirit. It was meant to be. That shows responsibility, Isaac. You were thinking about the future.
Yes.
And look, you all are beautiful. Yeah.
Well, and then I also remember just carte blanche being like, well, did you ever think you wanted to have children? It's like, well, yeah, just not right now.
Right
I'm
now.
like, well, you're not going to. Lucky you got 9 more months.
Yeah. I mean, and everything I'm doing is trying to, build a life for all of
You're
us.
doing, Isaac, you have done more in 2 years. We've all done so much in 2 years that people don't even do in a lifetime. Like, I was tired after last year, and so you must be exhausted after this past year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I just can't slow. It's hard for me to slow down.
Well, no, and that's okay. That's who you are, and that's why you're slaying it. Like, all the stuff that's coming up, like, I am so excited about things that are coming up.
I feel like I gotta sneeze again.
I'm not back. I'm only back until July. Well, I'm in Oregon until July 4th.
This was a good moment.
What?
Just Lori, remember when you guys did the freeze-dried dinner tastings?
Oh my.
Y'all were past it. I forgot about that until you said
How
that.
do you screw up an MRE? Survival. Homeschooling and survival. I'll be teaching those classes to Amber in homeschooling.
Wow, that was a fun one.
And then Jaylena was pregnant during that, but nobody knew. And she's sitting there and she's eating the lasagna one. And I'm just looking at her going, that's disgusting. I'm thinking, oh, and there was a woman in the chat going, is she pregnant? And I'm just, oh, no, I don't know anything.
That was a good time.
Oh my God. Yes, I did snort.
Moss.
Jess Lori says, no, wait, that's how I knew she was pregnant. Yeah, I remember Jess Lori. Because there was a few ladies in the chat going, is Jaylena pregnant?
Hank and Michelle, $10 super chat. Just because dads are awesome, keep it up, happy. Well, thank you so much, and I really do appreciate the super chat. So thank you.
Thank you for not saying anything, Jess Lori. But I thought there were a few ladies that were like, is she pregnant? And she kept being like, oh, I'm so tired all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mosty 100. Is there a particular cock you recommend for specific areas of the bus? There's only one cock that I actually recommend and trust on all parts of the bus, and that's Sikaflex 291 Marine. They use it for boats, right? They use it to like seal up boats, so it's like it's great stuff. It's expensive. If you go to any of my videos and you just go into the description, I have a link to the stuff that I use, and it's like I use that stuff in showers, I use it on the roof, I use it everywhere.
Guys, we've only got a couple minutes left. We've got 412 people in the chat, only 199, 200 thumbs up. Let's get some more thumbs up for all the lurkers in the lounge. I'm back! I want to take an e-bike out too.
I got one that goes 60 miles per hour.
What? I don't need to go on that one.
I'll turn it down. You can turn it down.
Okay. Do we have helmets?
I think so.
Okay. Because we should wear helmets.
YouTube just jumped me, so I must have been too far behind.
Thanks for those thumbs, folks.
So I'm trying to find a good place. Oh, here we were. Guitar Missy, the yellow flowers.
Oh, she was asking about the desert, the yellow flowers, and they had these yellow daisies, and then they had these white daisies. It's in tomorrow's video. It's like so amazing, and I took 9 like off-roading.
I know. I can't wait to check that out.
Yeah, that lift and those tires are sick. Like, I recommend it. Do you know the guy that has me on his website? He's called Element Driven, and on his website, he's got the 9th Element Cross Country Lift Kit. He has sold 5 of the lift kits already to Honda Element owners.
Oh, he has a whole kit?
There's a whole kit so you don't have to like piece it together yourself, because it is a bit of a mission trying to figure out what do you need. Like, remember when you were trying to do yours?
Oh, yeah.
You took you 12 hours to like figure everything out. Well, so they have a whole list on there and a bio about me going across country with it, and so it's the whole list, and then you just go one-stop shop. You pick it up. You either do a 1.5 or a 2-inch. lift and all the springs and everything and engine drop stuff and, you know, yeah. So it's all there. And so he sold 5 of them already. People are lifting their elements.
Yeah, I miss my element. That was one of the worst things I ever made was selling that.
You just don't like to listen to me at all. Oh, I want to buy it cheap. I'm like, you're gonna regret it. And there's one for sale in Eugene, and I keep stalking the guy, but he won't get back to me.
Oh, I think I know the one you're
Deals
talking
on
about.
Wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't. They don't answer the phone, and the windows are open on it. So I'm thinking, oh, is it one of those flood ones?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Julie, the crazy old bus lady. I like it. Camping out in my bus for the first time this week, and still have a lot to do it. Living the bucket list life. Laugh out loud.
Congratulations.
I mean, just getting out and using it is more than most. So
I tell people to just make a little tiny camper in your car and go for the day.
Yeah.
You know, or just go overnight. Like, try it out. Like, you know, I don't know why I didn't do this before. Like, go and camp in a Walmart parking lot and just see what that's like, you know, and see if you can handle it. You know? Because I've got people emailing me right now saying they're wanting to do it, and it's like, it takes a certain intestinal fortitude to do it like the way I just did. Like, because I camped in some ugly places and not so sexy and had some weird things happen. And then I camped in some epic places and had some beautiful things happen.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's an acquired taste.
hundo.
You gotta like not showering and just doing the army bath and
I
look like this every day in van life. You know,
I see a lot of people want to try it and they go drop $100,000.
Oh yeah.
And then they get into it
and they're like, oh, I had no idea.
They turn around and it's like, don't be that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly. Yeah.
Like she's saying, you know, just go throw something in whatever you got and make sure you like it.
Yeah. Like, and go, like, because it is perpetually camping, but then there's this different level to it too, where it's like, oh, I don't have a home to go back to. Like, I have to find a place to stay all the time.
Yeah, and that's our thing is we've had this we've had this shop as our home base.
Yeah. So and it's like, kind of been my home base.
So it's like whenever we go do something for a while or whatever, like we've always had this to have our tools.
Yeah, to touch down.
And it's like losing this completely.
Oh.
I don't like not having a home base.
Yeah.
And you got to understand too, a lot of these van lifers that you see have a home base. It's usually their parents' house. Honest, if we're gonna just break down YouTube fakeness, it's right here.
Yeah.
Most of these van lifers,
they go out.
They've got other cars stored at their mom's.
Yeah.
They've got a home base. It's typically their parents' house.
I have a storage unit. That's my home base.
My parents are in Vegas.
Yeah.
So it's like we don't.
This is my home base. It's you guys.
This shop has been my home base.
This has been my home base.
So it's like
my house.
losing this.
It's not, you're not losing it. It's pushing you on to something better.
Because it's like basically, Jeanine and I have talked about it a bit. It's like we have 2 options, right? We get a storage unit and just liquidate everything, which means I'll be getting rid of tools, building materials, like.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about you getting rid of tools because I think you'll regret that too. But he doesn't like to listen to me.
You know, so and then we just we go with the wind, right?
Yeah. Which is what you want to do.
The thing I don't like about that is if you break down or something, and then what?
I was so grateful. 9 did wonderful. I did all her oil and filter changes and tire rotation. That's all I had to do the whole trip. And she still runs like the day that I bought her. Like it's like I'm so grateful.
Yeah, I would like to get a home base. So we did have that lot up the road.
Tina, I sold my house last year in May at the same time I was building out 9th, and I hit the road last year. I've been on the road now for a year and a month.
Wow.
Yeah. So you bought your property up there when Jaylina was.
Yeah, and that was kind of the idea.
Yeah. No, it was going to be a great idea until.
But it was just we realized it just wasn't. It wasn't until it wasn't.
This town's too hard to work with.
Yeah. So it's like if the right thing pops up, I'd like to get a home base, but if not, then we're just gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll see where it goes.
What did Charles say about Social Security or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, and I don't plan on doing this forever. Like I didn't even plan on doing this at all. Like this is what life presented me. Like when I sold my house, It happened in 48 hours. I thought I had 5 months, and I was going to look for new property in that 5 months. Well, the market's crazy out here, and now I'm not sure where I want to buy. So I'm just taking my time. And while I'm traveling, I actually camped on property in Arizona for a week with Paul Barger and those guys, and I almost bought property up there, but it's too dusty and it's too high in elevation. So that was a no. So like I've been checking stuff out.
Yeah. Beth Rodriguez, hi Isaac. My family's in Vegas, in Nevada, totally different state. Under One Sun, Mindy, I love your jacket.
Oh, thank you. It's vintage.
Ugh.
It's Chinese vintage.
Jesse Killian. Isaac, the reason I keep watching y'all is because you're so interesting, consistent, awesome, and well Filipino. Laugh out loud. So is my son.
I know, Paul. I hear Arkansas is supposed to be beautiful.
I keep hearing that too.
Yeah, like Akram's mom was from Arkansas, and she was the sweetest lady. And I've been hearing good things about Arkansas. I just honestly, like, if you live in America and there's a thing about the East Coast and the West Coast. I'm just a West Coast girl. I mean, I loved it out there.
Love the
Everybody
West
was so
Coast.
nice, but I am so happy to be back on the West Coast right now. Like when I crossed over into Arizona, getting into California, I was like, oh, I'm home. I could just feel it. I just love it here.
Outer Limits Mermaid. I own a house and a bus. Weekend Warrior. I love them both. Plus, if hits the fan, I have a place to stay.
Yes.
Honestly, I mean, look what happened to us with the big bus,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's like we had to shop in some other buses at the time because I built buses, but it's like, imagine if we were living in that bus full time and it broke down and we didn't have it for 4 months.
Oh.
Can you imagine the hotel
No.
room costs?
I worry about that with my car because if my Honda Element breaks down, I don't have a house. I mean, there are options like Airbnbs and hotels and stuff like that, but I haven't stayed in one hotel all year. I've stayed in Airbnbs. I will stay in Airbnbs, but I will not stay in hotels. Like hotels just weird me
Yeah.
out.
So it's like the home base thing is kind of a big, and you know, I guess I really do have my parents, like they're in Vegas, but like
Yeah.
they're in like an HOA neighborhood.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like-
imagine they're pulling the bus up in front of their house.
So I really don't have that as an option, to be honest. So it's like, you know, and I was even looking at just finding some cheap lot with a well, just as a home base.
Everybody's looking for that. There's no such
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, I feel like they're around.
That was the other thing about the
sometimes.
property in Arizona is that there was no electricity and no water, and I was only allowed to camp on it for 6 months a year.
Yeah.
I was paid $40,000 for 10 acres, so it's basically paying for a camping spot. Although the coolest community lives out there. Shout out to those guys. Love that community. I'll go visit.
Yeah, so I don't know what the future holds, and that's the beauty of it too. Sometimes,
Yeah, lean into the mystery. Just lean into the mystery.
because the way I look on my life is like, when my parents moved to Vegas and I didn't know where I was going,
Oh yeah, when you were in the van.
I built a van. That
Yeah.
was never in the cards,
Right.
and then look where that led.
And then it got to the bus. And I found you when you were first, like the first video I saw yours, you had a fire on the roof of your bus. And I was like, that guy is cool. And your cinematography and your photos, the way
Yeah, I
the
miss
eye that you
those
have.
days. I miss
Oh, we're
those
going to have them
days.
again. And then we're going to
Yeah.
have a baby doing it too. Safely, of course.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm trying not to force the future in any direction.
We all like to know what the future is.
Yeah, but
You
it's
know?
like we're gonna just kind of see how I'm a gambler with
Mhm.
casino a lot,
Mhm.
so we're gonna see how the cards fall on it.
Yeah.
Like we have some direction and ideas we want to happen, but it's like if you force something and then it's wrong, you forced it and it's wrong. Versus, y'all, we've been on here for
Yeah.
an hour and my
Yeah.
baby just showed up and I gotta go. I'm just kidding.
Hi,
You want to come say hi
sweetheart.
real quick?
Yeah.
Come say hi before, and then we're gonna
look
head
at
out.
that.
You want to come say hi,
sweetie.
Jessica?
She's being all.
Look who it
Yo,
is.
hi, baby girl.
Baby girl.
Can I give her her birthday gift?
Do you want to do it right now?
Yeah.
You don't want to wait till tomorrow?
No, I'll give it to her right now.
Oh, you want to do it? Okay, we'll get.
A new squishy? Uh-oh.
Do you like squishies? It's Wilson, the owl.
Look at that, a new squishy.
Oh, there you go, sweetheart. Happy early birthday.
Oh, who scared her?
Look at that smile. Look at that that smell. I just want to kiss that baby. I want to kiss that baby.
Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all.
Okay.
I know you understand. We're gonna
Yeah.
spend time with the family. Thank you for hanging out with us. Jayleena's channel tomorrow. We're gonna have Ember's birthday. We don't know
We'll
when.
schedule it in the morning so that you guys know what time to show up. It won't be until a little bit later in the day, though.
Yeah.
So, we'll give you a heads up.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Bye.
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 We just-